Well, would you imagine that this guy is still going? All right, so if you haven't kept up with the TunerFest drama, basically, from what I've been told in a lot of comments, this guy was supposed to design this website for Trigger. All right, everybody knows Trigger in the crew community. Okay, I guess somewhere along the line he wasn't actually working on it, and then he ghosted Trigger, and then he came back with his website, stole the name and stole the concept. Okay, and then he posted everybody's tunes. I mean, everybody's tunes. Okay, got no consent. I confronted him about it. He told me that he would remove them. But he also told me that I don't own my content. Anybody can impersonate me, and pretty much just a bunch of bullshit. Pretty much saying, fuck you, I'm going to do your things. And then he had things up saying he would give 70% back to the contributors and pay them, blah, blah, blah. And then a lot has happened. Stratos made a video. Dix & Co. made a video, which if you want to see it, they're linked on the last video. I'll put the last two videos in there if you want to catch up on all the info. And basically he said he would remove our tunes. He uploaded this whole statement about me and how I'm attacking him and it's unfair, blah, blah, blah. Literally like came into my Discord after all these emails and like put up all this shit. He's saying 4 content creators rejected, 25 are still pending. So after I did all this, he went and contacted all the creators, but I'm not going to name them, but one came into my Discord and was like, he never contacted me. My tunes are on his website. So this dude's still going. But Dinko literally like 2 days ago was like, oh, he's re-uploading my tunes under, let's pull it up here. Somebody actually left me a comment too. His tunes are under FKR_FCMLP. Now, Dinko already made a video. And he said he would remove his tunes. Also, he told me he would remove my tunes. And I was like, yeah, I don't have time, whatever. Like, I'm tired of dealing with this. Like, at this point, it seems like we got enough of the community to hate him that this probably isn't really going to go anywhere. Then this guy left me a comment yesterday. I'm assuming these are the 4 that have rejected. 4 rejected. K12, Rhino, Dix & Co., Trigger. I know I mess with him. That's how I say his name. We'll just call him Dinko. All right. Look. I'm assuming this is the 4. Speculation, but I know I'm one of them. It said we don't want our tunes. So he goes, Dominion 5 is K12. Lex Dolores is Rhino. Pulse is Trigger. And HKR FCM LP is Dinko. This is very sneaky and a sly thing to do. So I was like, no way, right? I talked to this guy back and forth. He goes, yeah, it's really bad, mate. I checked your tunes, Dinko, Rhino, and Trigger. All sure enough, they mirrored all of yours and their tunes, but been sneaky by changing the name into a fake name. So I was like, huh. So just remember, he believes in fairness and transparency, okay? But he's, after agreeing to remove all of our tunes, he re-uploads it under a different name. And the first excuse he gave us was, oh, a third party uploaded it. Well, here's the funny thing. You can go to contributors. Him and his buddy McFly, which McFly has a spreadsheet. You can click on their name, go to activity. You can see the last 10 things they've uploaded. Let's click on this. I don't know who EBL Vink is, okay? So this confirms that he is uploading. Look at that, HKR FCMLP. Now that is Dinko's new nickname so he can keep the tunes on the site. This was his activity. He did this. This isn't a third party. So again, he is lying out of his ass. He did this. He put this tune up here after Dinko said, hey, remove my shit. Look at that. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? Let's see which one's this for. Same motocross bike, whoever Feather is. Let's go down to this. Accor. Okay, let's go. He did 6 of the same bikes. Let's see who else. Accor again. The Papa. And let's see what the last one is. Accor again. It's just oh, look at that. Dinko again. After agreeing to remove him, makes a fake profile. So I pulled up some things. Hello? I pulled up 3 tunes here. Let's look at this. Dominion 5. Okay? That is my new alias. Okay? If you search on the website, there's over 530 tunes. I stopped counting once I got to 500. For Dominion 5. I had 500, like 36-ish, okay? Now, if you click on Dominion 5, what happens? There's no link back to the website, no link to the contributor, okay? So let's look here. We'll go back into this. We'll search on the website. Okay, let's look. Final drive, power distribution, 045. Let's go back. 045. Brake balance, 40 front, 60 rear. Brake balance, 40 front. Okay. Load on the front, negative 13. Let's look. Negative 13. Okay. Then we got 7, 17, 9. 7, 17, 9. 10, 16, 20. 10, 16, 20. Huh. Coincidence? I think not. 8, 9 on the roll bars. 8, 9. And then 21 and 25. 21 and 25. Huh. Okay. So let's go. I pulled up just like a random, just nobody tunes the Impala lowrider, right? Nobody. So there's no way he can be like, oh, it's just random, right? Okay. Dominion 5 again. Look at that. This one was, did this have the number? No, Dominion 5. Dominion 5. So let's look here. -1 on the front grip. Let's go back. Let's see here. -1 on the front grip, 40 front, 40 front. We got -25 on the arrow. See here. -25 on the front arrow. Okay. A little bit further. We got 8, 14, 6, 14, 11, 18. 8, 14, 6, 14, 11, 18. Look at that. 4, -8. 4, -8, and 25 and 25. Wow. Okay. Let's check one more just to make sure it's not a fluke, right? Mitsubishi Eclipse Star Edition, Dominion 5. Let's look here. Let's look here. Let's back it up a little bit. We got 56 front. Actually, we can probably go a little bit further than that, huh? Let's see. We'll get on out of here, okay? 47 front, 56 front. 47, 56. Look at that. Dominion 5. All right, let's look at this. 9, 3, 9, 4, 16, 13. 9, 3, 9, 4, 16, 13. Huh. Let's look at the last few. 10, 5, 20, 24. 10, 5, 20, 24. Wow. So, this guy was right. This guy was right. He changed the name to Dominion 5. Now, I'm not going to go look at the other creators. 100%. That's who they are. So, if we go, and here's the thing. Let's search Dominion 5, okay? We can go with Dominion 5. Now, if you go and you add up all these tunes, like there's 47, it's over 500. It's well over 500. Now, the thing is, if you go to contributors, there is no profile under Dominion 5. Now, why is that? Because he lied to us, said he would remove our content, and then it's like, I'm going to keep it up so it looks like I have more tunes on my website than I do, but I'm going to make sure that I don't have a contributor profile because I don't want them to catch me. Now, if Dominion 5 was a real person, aka not me as being faked again, if this person was uploading legit tunes, they would have a contributor profile. Like everybody else here. Everybody would have a profile. Right? There's 56 in here. But it's not actually here. And if you go to McFly, let's see his last activity. Oh, Dinko's fake profile. Okay. Let's do the next one. MC20. Akor. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Dinko's fake profile. Lex Dolores, aka Rhino. So Sane has been telling us third parties. No, a third party did it. We already knew he was lying right out of the gate, but this just proves, right? You can go to their literal latest activity. and see that a third party is not doing it. It is him and McFly. This is just... I'm curious if Accord gave him permission to do this. Lex Dolores, again, the Rhino. And if that comment's right, I'm assuming Rhino also told him no. So he's just inflating his numbers. But, I mean, this is wild at this point. So let's go back to contributors, and let's search for Lex Dolores, right? No results found. Huh. I wonder why. Because it's a fake name and they don't want anybody to know. So when he said, oh, a third party did it, a third party would have had to sign up for the website under a contributor under that name. And then when they post a tune, it is under that person's name. But all of these fake profiles, when you click on it, it just goes to a Google result. So let me just show you one thing. Okay, so if we go, let's pick a random contributor. Let's see. Let's pick somebody that's not new. Let's pick Max Payne over here. Has he done anything? No. We got to find somebody that has uploaded. Okay, so Pulse is Trigger. Dominion 5 is me. This is Dinko. I don't know who Motor Games is. Let's see if they have a profile. Motor Games. Nope. Oh, I know who that is. Yeah, so when you go to Pro Settings, and if somebody that actually made the tune has a profile, see if this guy does. There you go. I don't have to bring it up. Okay, so do you see what I mean? If it's an actual person that signed up for the website as a contributor, when it says tuner, they upload it. You click on their name, it goes to their profile and shows what they've uploaded. So it just shows you that all these profiles that are listed as fake for all of us creators, it's not actually real, and he's doing it behind our back. And when he says a third party did it, well, then if a third party did it, it would link to their contributor profile. It's not linking to it because he and McFly did it. Fucking liars. This guy deserves all the hate and deserves to be shunned from this fucking community, because at this point, this is honestly fucking insane. I just want to go over some notes I wrote down. Let's see. After claiming to remove my content and promising not to host it again, the owner of TunerFest has now re-uploaded all of my tunes under a fake alias, Dominion 5. Not only is that dishonest, it's blatant evasion of responsibility. It's just a shithead move, you know? He's also done this to at least 4 other content creators who reached out to him and were told their consent would be removed, or their content would be removed. Instead, he's just renaming it and continuing to host it without permission. I mean, it's not just unethical, it's just shady as hell, right? And shows a complete disregard for creators' rights, which he told me I don't own my content. I don't have any rights to my content. Anybody can impersonate me, which is wild. You know, you've already seen the thing where he came into the Discord. Let's see. This behavior is calculated. Enjoying TunerFest? You want to support us? Fuck off, dude. And it's crazy that after reporting to, that he's stealing our content to, buy me a coffee and shit, they still haven't taken it down, which is wild. This behavior is calculated and harmful. He's not just copying game settings, he's copying effort, time, and income. Hold on, I have a few more notes, right? Just going over what he said in his mission statement and just pulling it apart just to make him look like a fucking idiot real quick, right? So he's clearly trying to play the victim with all of this shit. We talked about this, but here's the funny part. He blames random third-party users for uploading everything except the site. As we've shown, if it was from their user, it would link back to their profile, and there's no profile for any of us, okay? Everything here was curated. It's not shady. It's malicious at this point. And when he said in the email to me, and I know Dinko, I don't know who else, but he said, I resolved it immediately and removed the content. Lie. He said he'd take it down. He didn't. He said he'd stop re-uploading. He didn't. Claimed he respected creators, then faked our names for the tunes after telling us that they were removed. But yeah, about the whole privacy complaint, right? This part here is rich. He says I broke privacy rules by showing his email, even though it was a basic Gmail with no real private info. It wasn't doxing. It wasn't targeted. He just didn't want people to see the manipulative garbage he was saying behind the scenes. And then we exposed him for the Discord. He said he'd never been in my Discord, but then I showed the logs of when he joined 5 days before, and him saying, you know, just lying again. And then, you know, right here he's saying, oh, the attacks, oh, the kingdom's making, you know, a negative tone about me. Yet he's literally in comment sections calling me toxic and shit. So this bit right here, he's trying to make me out to be the reason the community might fall apart. No, dude, you're the one stealing content, lying about it, striking videos, and re-uploading under fake names. All I did was expose it. He can write 10,000 words playing the martyr, all right? But at the end of the day, he stole from creators, lied about it, and now he's panicking because people are waking up. That's it. That's all my notes. But yeah, man, like fucking all of this saying he respects creators, he's fair and for, you know, believe in fairness and transparency. I resolved it with these, I'm disappointed, you know, blah, blah, blah. I resolved it privately with these creators. Thank you for your understanding and support. It's just all bullshit. It's all bullshit, dude. So right here, right? Recently, a content creator raised concerns about, that's me, about their tuning steps and identity being uploaded to the site without consent. I promptly removed all related content upon their request and clarified that I did not upload it myself. We debunked that in this video. Imagine that. Third-party users did so. No, they didn't. Lies. As the platform currently lacks moderation. I've acted in good faith to resolve their concerns. We just proved that this is bullshit. As I have with other creators who approached me privately with similar issues, all of which were resolved without public conflict. What a fucking joke. This guy deserves to be fucking blacklisted from the community. Anyway, boys, there's an update. We're all under fake names that don't have a profile, so he can keep pumping numbers on his website. I suggest everybody give this guy a piece of their mind at this point, because he fucking deserves it. This is just insane. The commitment to stealing and lying is fucking crazy. Like, this guy is doubled down. Like, it's just comical at this point. He's giving me content, and it's like, dude, you're digging your hole deeper. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, boys, that's your drama update for the day. You know the drill. Subscribe, come back. See you on the next one.